Korean War, 1950 to 1953. Explore the Korean War, which began when North Korea, supported by the Soviet Union and China, invaded South Korea, backed by the United States and its allies. Analyze the causes, military strategies, international involvement, and the lasting division of Korea into North and South. Cuban Missile Crisis, 1962. Analyze the tense standoff between the United States and the Soviet Union when the Soviet Union attempted to deploy nuclear missiles in Cuba. Explore the diplomatic negotiations, the threat of nuclear war, and the resolution that averted a direct confrontation. Vietnam War, 1955 to 1975. Study the protracted conflict between North Vietnam, supported by the Soviet Union and China, and South Vietnam, supported by the United States and its allies. Analyze the causes, military strategies, anti-war movements, and the consequences of the war on Vietnam and the wider Cold War dynamics. Soviet-Afghan War, 1979 to 1989. Examine the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan to prop up a communist government facing a rebellion. Analyze the factors behind the Soviet intervention, the guerrilla warfare tactics of the Mujahideen, and the repercussions of the conflict on Afghanistan and the broader region. Angolan Civil War, 1975 to 2002. Explore the complex civil war in Angola, which became a battleground for Cold War rivalries. Analyze the involvement of the Soviet Union, Cuba, and other socialist states supporting the Marxist MPLA government against US-backed rebel groups. Examine the regional dynamics and the impact of the conflict on Angola's development. Afghan Civil War, 1989 to 1992. Analyze the power struggles and conflicts that erupted in Afghanistan following the Soviet withdrawal. Explore the different factions, including the Mujahideen groups and later the Taliban, and the international involvement during this period. Central American Proxy Wars. Examine the proxy conflicts and civil wars in Central America, particularly in Nicaragua, El Salvador, and Guatemala, during the 1980s. Analyze the ideological divisions, U.S. involvement, Soviet support for leftist guerrilla groups, and the lasting impact on the region. Berlin Wall in East-West Germany. Study the division of Germany after World War II, the construction of the Berlin Wall, and the tensions between East and West Germany during the Cold War. Analyze the geopolitical significance of the Berlin Wall and its eventual fall in 1989.